Have you ever looked into your cat's eyes and wondered what they're really thinking? Sometimes they look at you as if they're trying to say something, but we don't understand. We believe we're showing them love, yet without realizing it, we do things that quietly hurt them. Cats don't speak, but their silence says more than words ever could. Maybe something you do every single day, something that feels small to you, is actually something that deeply hurts them. Maybe while you think it's nothing, your cat is quietly thinking, "Why don't they understand me?" In this video, we'll talk about the hidden things people do that truly upset their cats, things most cat owners never even notice. Some of these will surprise you because almost all of us have done them, but awareness changes everything. By the end of this video, you'll start to see your cat differently, not just as a pet, but as a living soul with emotions, trust, and quiet hopes. And maybe then, your cat will finally feel understood. 1. Forcing your cat to be affectionate. Many people think that holding, hugging, or kissing their cat is the ultimate way to show love. But for cats, love works differently. When you grab them, lift them up, or hold them against their will, it doesn't feel like affection. It feels like a loss of control. Cats value freedom more than anything, even more than treats or toys. When they come to you on their own, that's their way of saying, "I trust you." But when they're forced, it turns that trust into fear or frustration. They might pull away, hide, or even start avoiding you, not because they don't love you, but because they don't feel safe in that moment. True love for a cat means giving them space to choose you, because when a cat chooses to be close, it's one of the purest kinds of affection there is. 2. Loud voices and sudden noises. Cats live in a world of quiet details, soft footsteps, tiny movements, and subtle sounds. Their hearing is far sharper than ours, which means every loud voice, slam door, or sudden noise feels like thunder to them. When you shout across the room, play loud music, or even drop something suddenly, it doesn't just startle your cat, it unsettles their entire sense of safety. To you, it's just a noise. To them, it's danger. Over time, a noisy environment can make a cat anxious, jumpy, or distant. They may hide more often, eat less, or stop purring as much. If you want your cat to feel secure, speak softly, move gently, create a calm space where they can breathe easily, because for cats, peace and trust are built in silence. 3. Moving their food or water bowl. Too often, cats love routine. It gives them a sense of safety and control. When you keep changing where their food or water bowl is placed, you might think it's no big deal. But for your cat, it feels like the ground beneath them keeps shifting. They memorize their world through scent and habit. Every bowl, every resting spot, every corner, it's part of their safe map. When something moves, their sense of stability moves with it. A cat might stop eating or drinking as much when things keep changing, not because they're picky, but because they're confused. To them, their world suddenly feels uncertain. So if you want your cat to feel calm and confident, keep their essentials, food, water, litter box, always in the same place. Consistency to a cat is comfort. 4. Not keeping the litter box clean. For a cat, their litter box isn't just a bathroom. It's a reflection of their comfort and dignity. Cats are naturally clean creatures. They spend hours grooming themselves to stay tidy and calm. So when their litter box is dirty or smells bad, it doesn't just bother them, it truly distresses them. Imagine walking into a bathroom that hasn't been cleaned in days. That's exactly how your cat feels when they're forced to use a messy litter box. Some cats will even hold it in or find another spot in the house, not to be naughty, but because they simply can't bear the dirt. A clean litter box tells your cat, "You matter. I care about your comfort." It's one of the simplest yet most powerful ways to show love and respect. So, scoop it daily. Change it regularly, because a clean litter box isn't just hygiene, it's kindness. 5. Leaving them alone for too long. People often say, cats like being alone. And yes, cats enjoy their independence, but too much solitude doesn't feel like freedom. It feels like loneliness. When you're gone for long hours, the silence in your home grows heavy for your cat. They wander around, sniffing your scent, waiting for the sound of the door, hoping you'll return soon. They might nap, stare out of the window, or groom themselves endlessly, not because they're relaxed, but because they're coping. Cats may not cry like humans, but their loneliness shows in subtle ways. Less purring, less play, more distance. So before you leave, spend a few gentle moments with them. Talk to them softly, play a little, or leave behind something that smells like you. Even a simple background sound, like soft music or a ticking clock, can make them feel less alone. Because to your cat, you're not just their owner, you're their home. 6. Scaring them with sudden movements. Cats are naturally alert. Their senses are always tuned in, ready to detect the smallest sound, the slightest change. So when someone jumps out from behind a corner, waves a hand too fast, or suddenly grabs them, it doesn't come off as playful. It feels like danger. Even a quick gesture, like reaching down too fast, can make your cat flinch or run away. And when that happens repeatedly, their trust begins to fade. Some cats might start avoiding people altogether, not because they dislike them, but because they've learned that hands move too fast and too unpredictably. If you want a cat's heart, move gently, approach slowly. Let them see you before you touch them, because in the world of cats, calm movement means safety, and safety means love. 7. Not playing or engaging with them. Cats aren't just small, furry roommates. They're curious, intelligent, and playful beings. When they sit quietly, waiting for interaction, and we ignore them or leave them to themselves for hours, it can feel like emotional neglect. Play isn't just fun for a cat, it's essential. It stimulates their mind, sharpens their reflexes, and strengthens the bond between you and them. Without regular play or attention, cats can become bored, stressed, or even depressed. They may overgroom, act out, or retreat to hiding spots. Even 10 to 15 minutes of daily engagement, a simple feather wand, a laser pointer, or tossing a toy can transform their day from lonely to joyful. Remember, for a cat, your time is love. Playing with them is one of the clearest ways to say, "I see you. I care about you." 8. Neglecting grooming and nail care. Cats are naturally meticulous groomers, but even the cleanest cat sometimes needs our help. When their fur becomes tangled or their nails grow too long, it doesn't just cause physical discomfort, it can lead to stress and frustration. Matted fur can pull painfully on their skin. Overgrown nails make walking, scratching, and climbing uncomfortable. When neglected, these small issues can turn into daily annoyances that affect their mood and behavior. Regular brushing, gentle nail trimming, and keeping an eye on their coat isn't just about hygiene. It's a way of showing love and care. A cat that feels comfortable in its own body is a cat that feels happy and safe in your home, because true affection means taking care of their needs, both seen and unseen. 9. Punishing them or using water as discipline. Some people think scolding a cat, spraying them with water, or giving a timeout will teach them right from wrong. But cats don't understand punishment the way humans do. They only feel fear and confusion. When a cat is punished, their trust in you can break. They may hide, stop approaching you, or even become anxious in spaces where they once felt safe. What you see as a lesson is, to them, a terrifying moment that makes them question their world. Positive reinforcement works far better than punishment. Rewarding good behavior with treats, gentle praise, or playtime helps cats learn without damaging the bond you share. Remember, love is a language cats understand. Fear is not. 10. Ignoring their emotional needs. Cats are more than just cute companions. They have complex emotions. They get sad, anxious, lonely, and even stressed, just like humans do. When a cat withdraws, stops purring, or hides for hours, it's not just moodiness. It's their way of telling you something is wrong. Ignoring these signs can make them feel unseen, unimportant, and unloved. Simple gestures, gentle petting, soft words, or just sitting nearby can reassure your cat that they are safe and cared for. Listening to their emotional cues strengthens trust and deepens your bond, because cats may not speak in words, but they feel deeply, and they need us to acknowledge that. 11. Disrespecting their personal space. Cats have places they consider their own. A favorite box, a sunny windowsill, or a quiet corner. These spaces aren't just spots to sit. They are safe zones where your cat can relax, recharge, and feel secure. When we invade these areas without permission, we disrupt their sense of safety. Some cats may tolerate it, but many feel stressed or even threatened. Repeatedly ignoring their boundaries can lead them to hide more often or avoid interaction altogether. Respecting a cat's personal space doesn't mean ignoring them. It means letting them come to you on their own terms and honoring the places where they feel most comfortable, because trust grows when a cat knows their safe spaces are truly safe. 12. Overlooking their feelings. Cats may not speak our language, but they feel deeply. They get hurt, anxious, or sad, just like we do, and their small behaviors often reflect these emotions. When we dismiss a cat's signals, a swish of the tail, a hiss, or retreating to a quiet spot, we unintentionally tell them their feelings don't matter. Over time, this can make them withdrawn, mistrustful, or less affectionate. Acknowledging your cat's emotions means paying attention, responding gently, and validating their experience. A soft touch, a soothing word, or simply giving them space when they need it sends a powerful message. I see you. I understand you. You matter. When we honor their feelings, cats don't just feel safe. They feel loved. And there you have it. 12 hidden ways we might unintentionally upset our cats. Small actions to us can carry big meaning for them. Remember, building a real bond with a cat isn't just about loving them. It's about understanding them. Every glance, every purr, every quiet movement is a message. Listen. Respect. Notice their needs. A cat's happiness begins with your awareness. A little attention, a little patience, and lots of love. That's all it takes to brighten their world. Now, look into your cat's eyes. Maybe for the first time, they'll feel truly understood.